Yeah, don't give that. Even if he's trying to pass that message across to you, let him speak it out. Hey lovelies, how are you all doing? Nice to have you here once more. My name is Amarachi, in case you're seeing me for the first time, and please, I would like you to consider subscribing if you're not subscribed yet to be part of us, okay? So in today's video, we'll be talking about tips to your first date that tends to make you successful, okay? In as much as you're not going there to impress no one, you're going there to be yourself, isn't it? But then you wouldn't want to go there to fall your hands, yeah? All right, if this happens to be something you might be interested in, you definitely want to keep watching, okay? So before I continue, I would like to give credit to whom credit is due for my outfit of today. It's a product of Senzander's, senzanders.com, my brand. Please do check it out. And my hair as well, a product of senzanders.com. We have this in different colors, different sizes, okay? And different other designs, all right? Okay, so it's about to be a juicy one. Oh, tip number one is the location, the venue of the date. You don't want to go to a private venue or to the person's house, especially when it happens to be someone that you don't really know. You want to go to a public venue, something like a restaurant or at a bar, yeah, for your safety. So this tip happens to be very important. You want to consider somewhere that you would be relaxed, somewhere you'll be safe, and somewhere you'll be comfortable. Yeah, that is very important. So before you think about this date, you want to consider this place wherever you people will be having the date, okay? And please check it out. You can Google it and be sure of the location, somewhere that you can locate, okay? Tip number two, please don't be late. Okay, let's say something happens, something impromptu that you can't help, and you notice that you'll be running late. You would want to inform the person on time. It's just ladylike to do that. Courtesy demands that, okay? So you might have to text the person or ring the person. Hello, Eze, or hello Frank, wherever the person's name is. Please, I'm running late because of the traffic or whatever good reason. But then if you're not very good with your timing, you might have to leave your house on time so that you'll be there on time. You don't want to keep the person waiting. It's not ladylike, okay? So tip number three, don't be too forward. By the time you arrive the venue, you want to greet the person, yeah, politely, maybe a handshake, hug is okay, but you don't want to go about peck, kiss, blah blah blah. Yeah, we know that is the jet age, but then let him take the lead, okay? All right, so number three, be sure to look good, feel good, smell good, and neat, okay? Clean, let your hair be well done. Wear a good dress, a comfortable dress. You don't want to wear skimpy dress because you might be passing the wrong message across. Just dress nicely and clean, okay? And walk gently, walk nicely, okay? This as well is taking us to the tip number five, don't overdress. Yeah, wear something that you feel comfortable in. You don't want to go there and make a fool of yourself, or you don't want to go there and wear something so tight, something too loose. You know what I mean? So be sure to try out whatever clothes that you'll be wearing, that you'll be putting on that day beforehand. Be sure that it fits nicely. You want to be sure that you have, like, it's not too tight or too loose. If it's too loose, you might want to amend it, okay? Tip number six, it's very important that you have your own money. Yeah, have your own money, please. You never can tell what you are gonna expect there or what is gonna happen there. have your own money at hand in case whatever reasons or whatever happens, you can get yourself back home without any issues at all. You don't want to go there and create a scene, isn't it? Yeah, remember that you're trying to be ladylike. Well, tip number 6, order what you can eat, order what you can finish. Okay, even if you don't finish it, it's okay. No one is forcing you to finish whatever food it is. But then there's no point ordering for takeaway. I don't think that's necessary. After all, you have food in the house or you've been eating before then. Yeah, you might do that some other time or some other day or on another date. And you don't want to go about ordering so much drink, especially when it comes to alcohol. Don't go about drinking to stupor. You make a fool of yourself on your first date. Order something. It's good to try out new food, new meals. Yeah, it's okay to try it out, but then be sure it's something you will feel good in eating, something that you can eat and not have issues. That being said, please remember, you don't have to leave your table manners at home. Bring it along with you. Eat nicely, eat like a lady. Okay, tip number 8, keep your phones away, please. Don't go there and be engrossed in your phone, texting your friends or whoever it is here and there, or calling and chatting. Okay, you're there for a date. Yeah, enjoy your meal, communicate with him. This leads us to tip number 9. Yeah, have a good conversation. Let him lead the conversation, but then don't be the type that he will just ask you one question. Yeah, you say yes. Don't be the yes or no. Yes or no. Ask questions too. Ask him questions, but not like very private questions. Like, you can ask him, how was your day? Hope you had a good day at work today. Oh, where do you work? Oh, I see. You know, that kind of a thing. Ask him good questions. You don't want to go about asking him, how much do you earn? That's silly. You can ask him, where do you work? Oh, how do you see the place? Is it a nice place to work? Tip number 9, please comport yourself. You don't want to go there and overdo things. Yeah, you know, first impression matters a lot. Okay, and just like you, for instance, you can meet someone for the first time and conclude hastily, oh, this person is such a good person, or this person is such a bad person. You don't want to create that wrong first impression because it lasts a lifetime. So comport yourself and be ladylike. Talk nicely and maturely. Be yourself, of course. And tip number 12, don't go about creating the impression that you're already in a romantic relationship with him. Yeah, even if he's indirectly trying to tell you this, no, it's not acceptable. Let him speak out. Okay, otherwise you will look like desperate. Yeah, let there be some reserve. Okay, even if you're well traveled. Yeah, like I said before, it's the jet stage, but so what? Let him lead the way. Let him lead the way. You don't want to make mockery of yourself at all. So don't conclude hastily that you're already in a romantic relationship with this person, because you might end up hurting yourself. You don't want that at all. No. Tip number 13. It is very important that you treat people around you, both the waiter, the waitress, whoever it is, the attendants, very good and nicely, because the way you treat people speaks a lot of your true self. Yeah, because it's expected that you're most likely to be good to him. But how about people around you? Do you go about talking to them unnecessarily or anyhow, or being rude to them? Yeah, even if somebody pisses you off, comport yourself. Yeah, we know that you are annoyed. It's good to open up, to say that this is not nice, but then how do you react to it? Don't flare up, like go about insulting people or screaming on top of your voice. That's a no. Tip number 14, who takes care of the bill? Okay, so now you've had fun, you've enjoyed your meal, you're done with wherever you came for, you've had a good chat, a good conversation, and nice memories, of course. So it's time to pay for for the bill. It's time to take care of the bill. So who takes care of this? In my opinion, it should be the duty of the guy to take care of the bill. Yeah, this is not compulsory anyway, but then in my opinion, he was the one that invited you, isn't it? Except you people agreed. Well, I don't think there's any need for that such agreement. But that's notwithstanding. Remember, you were told to come with your own money in case there be any sin. So at this point, you want to get busy. Probably he's still relaxed and you want to go home. You might have to tell him, oh, I had fun, such a nice meal. I would be leaving soon, or I would want to go in the next 15 minutes, you know? So now is the time you want to like get busy with probably checking up on your lips to be sure there's no food there, so that you should take care of the bill. You don't want to go about calling on the waiter or whoever that attendant. So yeah, he should take care of the bill, okay? So in a situation he fails to, let's say that he cleared just his own bill. What? Fine, but no drama at all. Then you sort your own bill out, foot your own bill, and make your decision, right? Like I said, there's no point for one being dramatic here on your first date. Okay, this is also applicable to your transport bill, your transport back home. I don't know, probably you came there by public transport, or you drove yourself to the place, or he came to pick you up. Wherever be the case, let him offer to drop you off at the same time, or let him offer to pay for your ride back home if you don't drive. But then wherever be the case, wherever, I think he should be gentleman-like to know what is expected of him. You might not need to ask him for money back home. Okay, so if he fails to do that, you might this invariably tells you exactly who he is, and you would now decide if you want to go ahead with such person for a relationship. So, and the tip number 15, so when everything is done and you've gone home and you don't hear from him, I think courtesy demands that you check up on him. Hi, thanks for a lovely dinner, or whatever be the case. Hope you got home safely. Do this once. If he didn't check up on you, it's okay to check up on him. Ask, hope he got home on time and safely, yeah? And even if he doesn't check up on you again after that, there's no point checking up on him, all right? So that being said, before you dive into this relationship, you might consider putting it in prayer. Pray about it, okay? Like I say, don't conclude hastily that you're already in a romantic relationship with him, whoever he is. And if he doesn't voice out wherever it is that you people are headed at, don't conclude hastily, okay? Don't make assumptions, okay? So it's always good for there to be communication among the both of you to know where you're headed. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing, okay? And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.